In the last video, we built our client inquiry screen. That answered, what's happening with this client? Now we're going to look at our data from a different direction. The Work Planner worksheet answers, what work needs our attention? We can filter the jobs table by staff member, job type, status, deadline and priority. And create a live working list of the jobs that match. At the top of the worksheet, we have a series of drop-down controls: staff member, job type, status, due within, priority. The user changes these selections rather than manually filtering the underlying jobs table. For example, we could ask, show me Sarah's in-progress jobs due within the next 30 days, or show me all urgent jobs due within the next 7 days. One formula then produces the matching list. The importance of the all option. Most of our drop-downs also contain all. This allows the user to decide which filters they actually want to apply. Suppose staff member is set to Sarah Byrne, but job type is all. We want Excel to filter by Sarah, but not by job type. We handle that inside our filter formula with, the logic is, if the user selects all, allow every record through this condition. Otherwise, only allow records where assigned to matches the selected staff member. Why does one mean all? We saw in Lesson 3 that our filter conditions can be multiplied together. Excel treats true as 1 and false as 0. So when we return 1, we're effectively saying this condition is true for every row. That means this particular filter has no effect. The same pattern can be used for job type, status, and priority. So each control can either apply a filter or step out of the way. Now let's look at the filtering by due date section. The due within control works slightly differently. Here we're asking Excel to compare each job's due date with today's date. If we want jobs due within the next 30 days, the basic test is jobs table due date less than or equal to today function plus 30. So if today were September 1st, Excel would include jobs due on or before October 1st. Because today updates automatically, that 30-day window also moves forward automatically. The user isn't entering dates, they're simply choosing a period such as 7 days, 30 days, 60 days, and Excel handles the date calculation. The slightly unusual part of the formula is here. Let's unpack it. Our drop-down contains text such as 30 days, but Excel only needs the number 30 for the date calculation. The find function finds the space after 30. Left takes everything before that space, giving us 30, and finally the value function converts that text into the number 30. So, today, plus the value formula, effectively becomes today plus 30. If the user changes the drop-down to 60 days, it automatically becomes today plus 60. The user gets a clear description such as 30 days. Excel extracts the number it needs for the calculation, combining the conditions. Now we bring our controls together inside filter. Conceptually, the logic is staff condition asterisk job, type condition asterisk, status condition asterisk, due date condition asterisk, priority condition. The multiplication means and so. A job is returned only when it passes every active condition, but remember, if one of the controls is set to all, that particular condition returns 1 and allows every row through. This gives us one formula capable of handling many different combinations of user selections. A practical example. Suppose we select staff member Sarah Byrne, job type all, status in progress due within 30 days, priority all. Excel effectively asks each job, is it assigned to Sarah? And is it status in progress? And is it due within 30 days? Job type and priority are set to all, so those two controls don't restrict the results. Only jobs meeting the active conditions are returned. Now we will sort the results. Filter gives us the correct jobs. but that doesn't necessarily mean they're displayed in the most useful order. For a work planner, we probably want the jobs with the nearest deadlines at the top, so we combine filter with sort. The basic structure of sort is the array, the sort underscore index, and the sort underscore order. So for these three main arguments in our sort function, array, the information we want sorted. In our case, that's the result produced by filter. Sort underscore index. Which column in that result should control the sorting? And finally, sort underscore order. 1 means ascending, -1 means descending. For deadlines, we normally use ascending order so the earliest dates appear first. Remember, filter first, sort second. When we combine the functions, filter sits inside sort. Excel therefore performs the calculation in 2 stages. First, filter finds the jobs that meet our conditions. Then, sort puts those jobs into deadline order. So we're not just asking which jobs match, we're also asking in what order should the user see them. That's an important part of designing a useful working screen. Let's try it out. Change a selection. Change the list. Now the work planner becomes interactive. Change staff member, and the list recalculates. Change status, and it recalculates again. Change due within, and the deadline window changes. Select all, and that particular restriction disappears. We still have one formula producing the working list. The user doesn't need to edit that formula. They simply change the controls. But why not just filter the jobs table? Of course, we could go directly to the jobs table and use Excel's normal filter arrows. And sometimes that's perfectly adequate, but the work planner serves a different purpose. The jobs table is where we maintain the records. The work planner is where we interrogate those records for a particular business purpose. A manager might want to see all overdue work or Sarah's jobs due this month, without changing the view being used by somebody maintaining the underlying data. So we're separating data, maintenance from operational reporting. The bigger design lesson. The important feature here isn't simply filter or sort, it's that we've given the user a way to ask different questions of the same data without touching a formula. The drop-downs control the question. Filter finds the matching records. Sort puts them into a useful order. And because the source is our jobs table, newly added jobs automatically become part of the work planner. So we've created a genuinely dynamic working screen. Select, then filter, then sort, then act. In the next video, we'll move from operational reporting to the bigger picture and build the practice dashboard and check controls.
Over the next few days, Lana learned about essential Excel concepts like relative references, using cell references and linking. She learned how to organize data properly using lists, tables, and name ranges. She mastered the workhorse functions and tools like XLOOKUP, SUMIFS, COUNTIFS, if, AI Excel prompts, pivot tables, and Power Query. Equally important, she learned how they can combine together to create practical, efficient, workable solutions.
Whether you're looking to improve your own Excel skills or train an entire team, we've built a practical course for real-world Excel users. Our 6-level online program takes learners from beginner to advanced and now includes using Excel with AI, ensuring every skill level is covered. For businesses and universities, we support groups from 3 users to over 1,000. Managers can track progress, monitor results, and see team performance in real time. Course levels include online exams, and learners who achieve 75% receive an automatically generated CPD-certified Excel certificate. Individual and corporate group licenses available. Learn Excel. Work faster.